Injustices and inequalities are common from past generations up to present. Aiming for gender equality is still a controversial issue. A woman who wants equality is still a question. In today's generation, we still can't deny the fact that women are considered the yin, in the sense that yin represent black, feminine, passive, receptive, and sensitive. Yin is the exact opposite of yang, which represents the man. The Crucible by Arthur Miller is based on the Salem witch trials which took place in Salem, Massachusetts in 1692. In the movie, the characters passes through the furnace of lies, vengeance, greed, and torture, especially the women who were mistreated and oppressed. These women seek conformity from men. The Crucible also introduced the Puritanism, a belief that emphasizes a very strict morals, ideas, salvation, and purity as a correct form of Christian life. It also desires to get rid anyone that was different, especially witchcraft. There are three major factors to consider: how and why is woman identified as other, merely the negative object, to man, who is then seen as the defining and dominating subject based on the crucible. Number 1. Morality. In the crucible, society seen the women as inheriting the moral flaw of initial wickedness of Eve. In the Holy Scripture from the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verses 4 and 6, then the serpent said to woman, "You will not surely die." So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. She also gave to her husband with her, and he ate. In this statement, it tells that the woman is light-hearted and vulnerable, which easily deceived by the serpent or the devil, and believed in its lies. It also shows that the woman was greedy because she wanted to be wise like God. Another thing is that women are the very essence of sexual lust with little or no dignity to their image. The woman that involved in this immoral activity is Abigail Williams, who committed adultery with John Proctor because she pursues and seduces John. Abigail is greedy because she knew that John has already a wife but still wanted him. Abigail also lied to Elizabeth and to others because she accused ordinary people of witchcraft without any proof. Number 2. Social status. In the male-dominated society, there are what we call misogyny and sexism, which discriminate the women. Women are inferior to men. Women have lesser opportunity than men in terms of duty or political positions. Women have no voice. Women were mistreated or oppressed by men. Women were mostly harassed because women are considered weak. Elizabeth Proctor is one of the example. She is wife of John Proctor. She is considered mistreated, oppressed, and weak because she just believed to what her husband would say even though that John has an affair with Abigail. The last is character action or passivity. In the patriarchal assumption, as long as a certain person is a woman, automatically she is considered to have a low status. Women usually struggled, which portrays them that they are helpless beings whose sole connection to authority is through dishonesty and oppression. Tituba is one of the example. Tituba is an African slave of Reverend Paris. She was the first woman to be accused of witchcraft. She only confessed after the beatings and was imprisoned. Women are considered negative object or least significant in the society. But actually, if women were given a chance to prove themselves, they can be great and can be equal to men. Women can empower others, which can help others to inspire and aspire to become successful in achieving their goals.